Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So this is going to be a really important topic which I want to discuss today. As you all know, we all know that there's a big influx of international students in the UK. Before it was Canada, which was the main destination. Now it has been shifted to the UK, and in the last few months, obviously towards the last year, you have heard a lot of news around how UK government is trying to restrict the number of student visa, the dependent visa, so that they can cut their immigration numbers. So this topic is really important because this is associated with your career. Obviously, we as an international student spend a lot of our hard-earned money from our parents or from our savings we spend on our education, and what obviously we expect is to have a really nice career. Obviously, there are students who want to go back to their own country and pursue their career over there, but vast majority of them are the ones who actually wants to come to the UK for a brighter future, for a good career, good professional knowledge, making those connections, and then obviously growing their skill set in particular organization once they're able to get the job. However, the sad reality is a lot of international students aren't able to get the job. So the viewers who are watching this video might be the ones who are doing undergraduate degree, or they are the ones who are planning to come for undergraduate degree or master's degree. So this video is going to be more focused towards the category where students are coming to the UK to pursue their master's degree, and also these points would be applicable to the undergraduate students too. So now here I will give you a situation of an average master's student. So what a lot of students they do is they'll pursue their bachelor's or undergraduate degree from the India, for example, and they won't be having any work experience. Then they'll come to UK and then they'll do their masters, and then the expectation is, since they've done a masters from a really reputed university in the UK, they expect that they will be very easily able to get the job. And few of these folks are the one who actually wanted to come to the UK during their undergraduate. However, due to the cost reasons or few things not lining according to the plans, they've missed that opportunity, and now they thought to come here for the masters. So that's why this pool of students really don't focus on getting some work experience after finishing their undergraduate degree and straight away jump to pursue master's degree. And I think this is a really big chunk, because I interact with a lot of international students, and obviously if there's no guidance, that even I myself would have made that mistake. But fortunately, I came here for undergraduate studies, so I know how the system works. Now, I'll explain you what the issue is with the first situation. Now, in this situation, you don't have any work experience. When you start applying for the jobs, in your CV, there's no work experience. The only knowledge you've got is from your master's degree. And again, in here, the education system is so different, and a lot of students don't actually get the good marks during their university period when they pursue their masters. So that's another thing that they've spent a lot of money, they've came here to pursue their masters because of the change in the education system, just coming here for 1 year of masters, because in the UK the masters only for 1 year, you don't have 2 years as in Canada. So there's a lot of pressure going on. They also need to apply for the jobs, and the marks and the grades gets compromised, so then they slack to build a really great profile in their CV. And I've emphasized this point quite a lot. So your CV, the profile is really important, that what is experience, and the employer which you're going to apply to, is that experience going to matter. And when you don't have that experience, and secondly, when your grades are so low, it is so difficult to get into the industry, to get a job for yourself. Now, as an undergraduate student, now I'll give you a frame of comparison over here. Now, here is this candidate. Let's say even you've got very good grades and you don't have work experience, you are the one who is trying to apply. Whereas there's another student who has got an undergraduate degree. Here in the undergraduate degree, a lot of students do summer internship. But then also there are courses which comes with a placement year. For example, my own course came with a placement year. So basically we do have a lot of work experience by the time we finish our university. Therefore, when the people who have actually done undergraduate degree from the UK universities, and also they are the local candidates as well, the local Brits, when they start applying for the jobs, they have a really great profile. First of all, they have got obviously a really good university, and more importantly, their skills shows up in the CV. So all the skills which they have learned during the university, it comes into their modules. Then they have also applied those skills during their work experience time when they've done their internships. And it's not just one or two internship. Like every summer, a lot of my classmates like who were doing summer internships throughout their course of degree for 4 years, so that's 4 summer internships, plus they were also doing some part-time jobs, plus they had a 1 year of placement year they were doing the placement. So you can see how much work experience gets accumulated, and obviously for the employer that's a positive thing, and that's the candidate which gets selected, whereas the one who has came here straight away to pursue masters without a work experience lacks to stand in that competitive environment. So like this is one situation which is really bad. Before going ahead, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, which is Embassy Students. So if you're somebody who's coming to the UK, Embassy Students are a best place to look for accommodation, as it's a marketplace of accommodation. So let's say if you're going to Glasgow, they'll have all the accommodations listed on their platform. They've got amazing cashback offers for the students, amazing discounts, really supportive team. Any help you need, contact the team itself. There's a link mentioned in the description of this video. Click on the link, go to Embassy Student webpage, and make sure to book your accommodation, and make sure you book it ASAP, because a lot of students actually struggle to get the accommodation later if they keep it at the end point. Thank you. Now carry on with the video. People like who are watching me with this video, this is my message. If you are in this situation, the solution which I can suggest you is that, okay, now if you've got a target that after finishing your +2 you eventually want to move abroad, but you maybe don't have that funds to come here for an undergraduate degree, right? Or maybe you're not mature enough during the undergraduate time to come here, because a lot of responsibility comes when you move and shift from one country to the other. So my plan would be really focused here. Okay, so first of all, pursue your bachelor's degree with a really good interest. Make sure that you're getting really good grades. You have got projects which are relevant in the industry which you want to go in. Thirdly, you're doing summer internships. So we do have professors even in India, they provide some internships. Make sure you work on those projects, and then ideally take 1 year as an opportunity to get some work experience before pursuing your master's degree. At least 1 year is must. So take that break of 1 year, do your work experience, then you start applying for your master's. Now that one year work experience is not just going to help you out to standing out in that competitive environment when you apply for the jobs here in the UK and in the abroad countries, but also what it will help you is to be financially stable. So by doing all the summer internships, you're, obviously you are getting money, you're saving the money, you're investing the money, your money is growing. Then for the master's degree, instead of you guys taking loan, fund yourself. Like that should be your goal. So like for the education, instead of looking from your parents to get the money, like you can actually fund yourself. At least you can contribute a certain amount to that pool of tuition fee which you are going to pay to the UK universities. So this was the intent of my video, that folks who are actually coming here in the UK are aware about this thing. This happens quite a lot with a lot of international students. Then obviously the natural blame goes to the fact that we're international students, that's why they're not hiring us, because we need the visa sponsorships and so on. And I can give you my example that I did pursue the profile which I was talking about. So I did my undergraduate, I had my placement experience, and I eventually got the job, and my work visa experience was really smooth. I didn't got any struggles following that route. So that's a route which I would recommend to you guys. So thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to the channel for regular updates. Thank you so much.